Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
No lie, that's it. But Team Ben and Harry Brink, I'll let you guys have a discussion too as we jump into game one between Navi and BetBoom.
Good old Gandalf. He's still strong as ever. Gonna go for a bit of an attempt here onto Lays and the Night Stalker, but Sweden Strong's gonna be here. And Soneko's just, well, nobody's giving him the high five.
Bottom lane
Going for the attempt there. Yep, they will get first.
are playing this really well. The first kill, it really doesn't matter that much, but this little rotation from Laurel right now, knowing that the supports of Navi cannot fight and the Night Stalker doesn't want to do anything just yet. So this is just a beautiful time.
Oh, they're going to look for Soneko. That's going to be Navi with their first kill as well. Was looking for the action. But how does Navi kind of counter that into their advantage? Like, how do you start to kind of read the game here? Do you force yourself to take down that top tier 1 tower? Like, they're already pressuring it here with the DD pop to no one. And now Soneko getting dived under the tower. I mean, you can get this kill here. No rotations are kicking in. So unless they are going to major with Laurel, missing the hook shot onto Sweden Strong. Enigma hiding into the tree line as they go for the TP out. But is he going to be in time? Arrow on the point. And it's going to be an easy snipe for them. Sweden Strong down. Soneko will take the last hit for this kill. Yeah, the Dolans are getting some vision, at least for Navi, but BetBoom, 2,700 HP remaining on Roshan. The Hawk would love to take this, but he needs to time it perfectly because they also need Notice to get the roar out. They need zoning hook shots, and there we go. It's going to jump the Ember Spirit. No follow-up coming in instantly, and the Hawk is rooted in the front line. The Gyrocopter going to need some backup with the Mortimer's Kisses. Burning and doing a lot of damage, but not really killing them off at all. And Gyro makes his way out. Soneko is sacked.
Night Stalker is just creating so many problems for BetBoom.
We'll have Solo. He is a bit isolated here, waiting for this silence to run out so he could cookie himself to a better place. But there is nowhere to go. That will be death.
Is up, so it is very dangerous, but they feel like they have to do something right now.
Also, one of the big advantages of having a Mirana in your team is you're smoking if it's ending to the fight. And now the hook shot is only onto V2, but it doesn't really do much here. He's already the hook shot. Black hole cancelled. Doesn't actually get anything done. Sweden Strong with the first black hole of the game. Doesn't do anything. Roche is dropping low, and they might be able to take this one. They're taken, but it's snatched. The Age is snatched by no one. Able to take it for Navi, and now Gyrocopter in big trouble. No Satanic, nothing getting stun controlled, and he's down. Soneko will drop as well. Actually gets the TP just in time, but the Beastmaster's not going to be as lucky. BetBoom of BetBoom's success, but in this game just hasn't really got to shine too much on his Coddle. You know, and there's the hook shot. Oh, nice force staff hook shot as well. It does push the Night Stalker onto the low ground. There's a Light Stealer inside him. There's the Infest bomb coming out. Gyrocopter once again on the front line of firepower, and they're actually going to get burnt down, and they will take down the Hawk. He is gone. Navi will again score on the big core and take down
Gyro. If they would give him a Divine Rapier at this point, he would still just die. And there's that smoke from BetBoom that we said that has to count. So they're not trying to overtake their triangle. They're trying to go for a team fight.
Lays is alone. Lays is very alone right now, holding the gem as well. They should need to get this kill. The Hawk, the arrow is gonna miss as well. The Cox and the arrow completely disarray in on the side. V-Tune is there, and Sweden Strong waiting for that black hole opportunity, but they've already taken down the Gyro and the Clockwork at BetBoom. Again disengaging, but this time it's gonna be 3 heroes lost instead of 2. As
having 4 kills and not being able to hit an arrow on a star target, Force Major, they need to get him a comfort hero next game.
Solo with a blink stun. Hook shot does connect onto the Snapfire as he's under the tier 4 towers. Maybe a bit too deep for you, Granny. And we'll get poked, force-stepped into the cogs as well, and burnt alive. Laurel will get this one. But meanwhile, as Granny's taken down, Stealer, he's got 4,000 HP currently, and there's the hook shot on the money. But again, where's the backup? Where's the damage? Here comes Sweden Strong. There's the black hole. That's going to be at least a quadruple duration compared to the previous one. And the Hawk is dead. GG, well played is called. And Navi will take the game from BetBoom.
Yeah, you know, when you're the weaker team, you need to at least find goals. The goal for BetBoom.
I was down for your suggestion for Medusa, but then they banned it. I think they had an idea and the Bristles thrown it off.
Huskar was the other choice. I mean, that's similar to the Legion I suggested. Once you get Ags, you can force them to look at you, or you can do a lot of damage.
You guys want to have any?
The Sonic Wave on a Queen of Pain. The AoE is usually much bigger than the animation shows. Well, this one just kind of slugs behind a little bit.
We might see our first blood on bot.
Potentially, Sweet and Strong will go down to the Huck, and that's going to be the Burning Spears doing the work for them. And BetBoom was able to farm all that time while the Enigma was, you could technically say, creating space in that way. Shackles are going to connect, though, and there's a Hex available as well. But the Huck is looking for another kill here, and that is going to be a certainty. But Laze is getting some help as well from the Clockwork, and Sweet and Strong will be taking down the Huck with the help of the Idolize. Puck is going to be ready for that illusory orb to follow up, and yep, no one takes another. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Both. Meanwhile, no one has been spotted, so Nako gets the Hex out. Shackles there as well. Do they have the damage for this Puck, though? Able to dodge at least the jump from the Husker, turning around with the coil, and no one. Very good moves here. Able to get out. Solo, though, not as lucky as Force Major, and Laurel will blow up the Clockwork in the river. E2 down to 500 HP. That Vanguard is really helping him out here, soaking up majority of those right clicks. And Force Major wants this one. Needs the cookie connection. We'll get it, but how are you going to kill this guy shooting him in the back? Solo's going to be coming in as well, and the Snapfire's about to fall, but they will get V2 in time before the Cookie Man or Cookie Lady is going to be falling. And there we go. Vision, ward placed down. They see the Beast exactly where he is. Hookshot on the point. Dark Ascension used as well to cover it up. That will be Navi finding a third.
Finally, they get the beat.
Completely undefended, but they're looking at mid, and they will hook shot onto Laurel. They've got the Cuddle. The big value target is here. He will blinding light them away for the time being, silencing the Clockwork as well. And the coil miss. How does the coil miss? I don't know, but Laurel is still going to go down anyway, and Clockwork gets killed as the reinforcements have arrived just a little bit too late to save their big core.
Yeah, he goes down, but ultimately, in terms of objectives, BetBoom, by how the game is going, they're gonna be needing to do so. And now they see V-Tune on ward. He just got his axe. This is a timing when you want to fight, but he's gonna be absolutely destroyed.
And
by
walking
these
right into them. The Cookie Stun's gonna be there. The instant life break, and Bristleback's shell has been completely broken here. BetBoom, they are killing the big carry off of Na'Vi and looking for more. The wards don't quite land on the spot, but still the Night Stalker reveals inside the tree line. That will be a second kill for BetBoom. Happy to take these two easy picking. What that creep needs to do is hit once onto the Bristleback. They're going to get the jump onto the Shadow Shaman, though, and hunting to Cuddle as well. Sweet and Strong does not have himself that Blink Dagger to go for the Blink Black Hole on one target, but they will take down Laze as they lose Saneko. Sweet and Strong is still there in the area, and they are hunting down Solo at the same. His Glimmer Cape does run out. Notice gets the slows out, and this Clockwork is done for. That's going to be another one for BetBoom, making it a 2-for-1 trade going in their way.
As it was last.
But this is going to be pretty big. Both teams are actually smoked up. The scan from Dire does connect onto BetBoom, and now we're going to be fighting on the river. They're going to jump jumping straight on top of this Bristleback. The Black Hole's going to be there as well. Sweet and Strong is going to go down to V2 coming in, and Soneko will come with the buyback as well. Nice Stalker now disengaging. Solo, he's already used his hook shot, and now Force Major making sure that this Clockwork is going to be isolated from the fight, and they will get themselves a third kill. And all they need of Na'Vi, and they are smoking up with 3. Sweet and Strong, no one. Solo, and here comes the TP in from V-Tune as well. Bit of early poke. There's the hookshot onto the low ground. We'll be catching Soneko and pushing the Shaman away, but he will be controlling the Clockwork out of the fight. Now V-Tune, they've got a decent amount of damage coming out. V-Tune dealing a nice amount of damage, forcing the Beastmaster away. 3-man coil coming out as well. Husker in a bit of trouble here because the Hawk can't really do anything. Now gets the PKB off and able to turn around to the Bristleback, but the damage isn't going to be enough. He's just burning down, throwing more spears onto the Bristle, forcing him onto the high ground, now fighting against Solo. 1 versus 4 basically. Soneko giving him the background and giving some backup, and now finally able to take down the Hawk as Solo is also down. And BetBoom, this looks like they're almost going to lose everybody. They even tried to force staff them. They have the vision advantage from Na'Vi. They don't have to move. They can just wait, but they are going to smoke up and look for BetBoom with that ward on the back line. They see Laurel on the high ground. They're going to look for Soneko. Soneko dropping very low, and there's the Black Hole coming into the front line. They're going to be catching the Hawk with it, and the Hawk is very close to dying, but the Link as the Roar's not going to be enough. It's actually catching the Bristleback, and the Hawk is still getting punished. Doesn't get his Satanic off. He gets nothing out, and that's going to be the Bristle. The Husker taken down by the Bristleback, and they're finishing off the rest of BetBoom. Notice taken down, and Cuddle hunted as well, and Na'Vi, they're showing you why this Division 1 team has been looking so unstoppable for quite some fight.
Yeah, Navi, as soon as they saw just how badly they were losing the early game, they started itemizing just to be able to bring down the Huskar, the Lincoln Sphere, the Blink BKB on the Enigma. That was what you were looking for to make this game
Look
go
at
your way.
V-Tune.
Now, look at his damage.
V-Tune is doing 840-ish damage at the moment, and he's unstoppable right now. Glyph has been forced out. He's still got a cheese as well, so he's plenty of mana to work around with. That Glyph is gonna run his course. V-Tune just looking for the opening. When do we go back in? 3-man smoke from BetBoom. They've got the roar up on the Beastmaster, but it has to be near perfect. Birds are flying in, gonna stun Bristol back once again. Hookshot from the side, it's gonna be Solo coming in. Sweet and strong, BK being up and keeping them, lifting his arms in the air. The Midnight Pulse is ticking, doing a lot of damage. Beastmaster about to drop, and he's very low, but the Ancient will go down.
Right.